What a fantastic game at the Allianz Arena. Masama Bavarian Giants, Bayern Munich making it to the next stage of the competition. Goals from Lucho, Harry Kane, Pavlovic, and Michael Olise, giving Bayern Munich the edge over the Galácticos Real Madrid. We'll go into some of the stats in the game. So 69% possession for the German Bundesliga side, 31 for the White Angels, shot on goal 21 with 9 on target for Bayern Munich, 12 with 5 on target for the White Angels. Passes completed 565 in favor of the home side, only 229 were completed by Real Madrid. Expected goals 2.09, on the other hand, 2.25. But 7 goals, thriller, 7 goals in the game. In the first half, 5 whooping goals. Madrid were leading in the first half before Bayern Munich turned the game on its head in the second. We'll go into the lineups. Razak, for you, who do you think was supposed to start for Real Madrid and didn't get the nod in the first 11?
Well, when I saw the lineup, I was like, perfect. This was the players who, on any given day, should start for Real Madrid just because they have the experience, because they've played, and then they had the winning mentality for the past years. They've seen it at the highest level. Talking of a player like Ferland Mendy, he has played with Ancelotti, he has played with Zinedine Zidane, so he has the experience. Antonio Rudiger is also there, and then Militao, pairing Antonio Rudiger as the centre backs, and then Trent Arnold. You saw what he did with Liverpool.
Talking about Militao and Rudiger, Akoya says second, just say, they just remind me of Sergio Ramos and Pepe. You remember that, famous video from Pepe? Ne opponent just butu. That's the same thing as Rudiger. A friend
before
said,
we
Militao,
saw Rudiger who learned something from Thiago Silva way back in Chelsea. Osuan said na bono. But
the referee, what he learned from Thiago Silva there?
No bono like Otimi Hodi ball because so Rudiger then times Otimi like line breaking passes. Otimi more true balls na call. But I say no, I say but well Militao was only born but playing against a German side,
Charlie German machine. If you don't know, boto machine ye juma Charlie German Bundesliga.
I feel like Madrid are losing these days just because we should be for normal boy now. Because they played 4-4-2.
Yeah,
and then
typical 4-4-2 system
playing as left midfielder or ball wide.
Yeah,
and also ball Brahim Diaz. So he played both left wingers, like I said, left.
But before the game, everyone knew that Aurelien Tchouameni was suspended, and Madrid fans were very worried because you look at the way Tchouameni has, held the fort for Madrid this season. When he's not in the team, it's difficult for Madrid to win. So no surprise that they lost today.
Don't give.
But don't you think Camavinga should have started this game?
Oh no, because he has dipped in form. If you're looking at Tchouameni that you are talking about him, he's a player that on any given day, he's not a Madrid standard player.
Oh.
He's not a Madrid standard player.
Aurelien Tchouameni they talk about. Oh.
If you are talking about players that have played Madrid, Tchouameni no.
Tchouameni no Chelsea onye bimbo. That what they tell you.
Tchouameni at Chelsea.
Who go bench Tchouameni?
This guy said on any given day. Madrid best start. Looking at the midfield, Bellingham, Valverde, Brahim Diaz, Adagule. Everything like as Brahim Diaz, Adagule are creators. But on any given day, the system of Arbeloa, Meki, Adagule, and Brahim Diaz far away from the opponent's box.
Charlie, I know they do adverts give any brand, but Camilla said the way Alvaro be sweet, then Alvaro Arbeloa be bitter. Charlie, two contrasting things. So, Charlie, you saw Alvaro before.
Yeah.
Alvaro, the drink you saw before.
Oh yeah.
It a B pass. That's when you take on any girl, Charlie. You back the girl simple. But Alvaro Arbeloa is 10-10 ordinance say ne pocket. What did they think?
Well, I think the blame should go to Florentino Perez straightforward, just because
you sack Xabi Alonso and bring in Arbeloa.
Bring in interim and then having in mind that you are going to win the Champions League, the Emfa, because Arbeloa no or onye proving winner. You get it? And you are playing the Champions League with the elite coaches currently. A coach like Diego Simeone womb.
Oh, Cholo.
Womb Sisi.
Geshere by Yoruba.
A certain Luis Enrique. Paris Saint-Germain munji bida. Onyoma beje. The same Luis Enrique. The last time Barcelona won the Champions League. Ono dio muje.
Tale Obanabo Mikel Arteta they take Champions League this season.
Yeah, beaucoup to Sam Mikel Arteta.
Hey.
I got my one is slot watching. I said I'm
Papa na pempe mapano no ni tia passe bibi no.
Arbeloa coming to Madrid or establishing that 4-4-2 system. It's on any given day. He always likes to play, what's the name? Vinícius and then Mbappé as the center forwards. And looking at these two, they are the creators for the team. And then putting them forward, who are going to create for them?
Are you sure that two players way? Like okay there?
Oh, they are never okay.
Because
they play together, they are never okay. Because we saw going out for injury, and then Vinícius leading the team. They played 7 games. They won 6 and draw 1. And then when Mbappé came, they've played about 4 games. Only lose 3.
Yes, their last 4 games. So maybe we need back up.
Winning people. About draw 1 and only lose 4.
Mbappé seems to be playing for himself. Vinícius Júnior is also playing for himself.
Vinícius like Senamakande Biano. He feels like at this point they should create for him. Because he did for Benzema. Benzema also
so
said
he thinks
that he
it's
did
time.
For Ronaldo. Yeah. And then they brought in another star player.
So for you, Mbappé, Vinícius, and work, it won't work.
For a long term.
Who should go? Who should stay?
For a long term, they should let Vinícius go.
Vinícius should go, and Mbappé should stay.
Mbappé
I know Mama Vinícius says can he be a no just 2 captains cannot run a ship.
Because what they are playing now, I said they are the 2 creators for the team. And then the 2 creators leading the attack. When they create a mom, that's the issue now.
Now Valverde in Bellingham, they are creators.
They are not creators.
Oh,
no man short pass and open with your mom.
Ada Gula is so
the line breaking passes are 10 times. Modric will give you, Toni Kroos will give you. These players are not like that. They are box-to-box players. Ojibo now with more short passes. Tramino with more short passes. But going forward, like creating a bad thing. That's why I always say that the only creator in the team currently, a player, a friend, we Adagule, but he's always far away from the box.
Last telling something in the Madrid team. You share friends player ratings. Andre Lunin, goalkeeper, 5.8.
Well, before we saw what happened last 2 seasons, Kotoa Konjra, Lunin be Germano, to be protected. But Charlie season we Nkoye crown.
Alexander Arnold, One Luis Diaz. Alexander Arnold 6.5 rating.
Well, I think this season, aside this game, the second half of the season, what's the name? Arnold has been very impressive because what we saw at the early stages of the season there. Now I say now it's kind of a shield. But Charlie, what Opeki in the second half of the season.
My maybe some question where many people are saying that Arbeloa is benching Carvajal just because Carvajal is a bit too no idea. So we all know that after Alvaro Arbeloa joined Madrid from Liverpool, no, now Oba till say Carvajal in a bed just our position. You know, some people are saying that Carvajal is only because we know how the season started. Trent Alexander-Arnold was on the bench and Carvajal was playing. And many people were attributing it to injuries. So Trent injuries, now I'm on the bench. But since Arbeloa take over the reins as interim manager, no, Trent has been playing and Carvajal, take it or leave it, say injuries at them, but he's finding it difficult to start games. Do you believe that sentiment? Say Carvajal on the bench, Arbeloa position. Madrid, time of free Liverpool by Madrid, no. Carvajal na budget sa position no intino sadia ene sane nso ya ne sane wi abaye ono so bema Carvajal atena bench and utina Trent airborne. Between the 2 right backs, who is the better in your opinion?
Oh, I don't think Carvajal can give anything special to the Madrid team currently.
Oh, captain of the team.
Because he say no who share Carvajal the born say na ekono and Carvajal
born in Carvajal.
Oh, that be we trim. Compare Carvajal to the other teams like right backs. Who they compare? Just compare.
Nah, Chelsea, Modu Malo Gusto be compare Carvajal.
Say we Carvajal.
Oh, that be
Born in Reece James.
Messi Gusto, Rhys James on the 9 glass. Sabe, a friend like a capeka na crana. Wakoshe a friend and them won't me bobo 6 months. Tough friend nam ne ho. Tough friend nam ne na ho cra. Just say 6 months. Hey, we're not a captain.
That's why I'm telling you that. We see the teams looking at their right backs. No, they have young and energetic right backs. Almost bomb. Kunde ebo Barcelona. We share we Manchester City.
Kunde de mboni din. Na Kunde ndra. Kwanya omde ne fashion o mesre mbo Kunde din. Juice Kunde on akokra bi. On the mention on what in age so Juice Kunde. If you are watching this video, please tell us your real age, Juice Kunde.
But you share with Bayern Munich team.
The Bayern Munich team Noah imposed 5.7 rating. One of the symbolic performers like me who said Manon Noah display a very poor performance. To say what he, had today at the Allianz Arena. One of, the least performing players with a 5.7 rating. The first goal totally from him. The first, he just, gifted away possession and Adagule just lifted the ball into the net. Well, for you, German, let's even juxtapose it to the German national team. Many people are saying, because he's retired, but Germany going forward, Ter Stegen injury. Do you think they should bring him back to lead the Germany national team to the World Cup? And now, also, the time it came.
Who say, class, now, ni madia, we brilla. Now, Band say, on any given day, say, Aquawi, or ni madia, no. I say, classic and yeah. It's only say, pardon.
Yeah.
We go into the game. No one say, Charlie, no, dear Charlie.
Too sure.
What penny dues no. First, now what Jinatum.
But you see, he should,
no pressure being in his
he should be thanking the likes of Kane, Olise, Muamutimi bailing it out.
Because in the second half, he made some.
Just 35 seconds, so they consider the first goal 35 seconds. And a ball. Yes, Pavlovic, SN Betse, 60 minutes. But still, Madrid, through Adagula, got the second goal. And American, if you don't have reliable forwards to be bailing you out, I'm, thinking about the aftermath, say, and Bayern Munich a free man. Everyone will be blaming Manon Noir.
And I make a choice. They said we teach an trust on any given day. We have mistakes. It wasn't something like we should be talking about just because even in the second half he came into the game again and then made some 2 crucial saves. Mbappé disabled to net now. That was the end of the game for Bayern Munich. But he came into the game again in the second half and then did what he has to do for the team. And then they got the edge ahead of Madrid.
Forward line, Michael Olise, Serge Gnabry, Lucho, Charlie Diaz,
Michael
wonderful goal from
Michael Olise. On any given day, I think he's the next gem. After say Neymar Money, Ronaldo Money.
Okay, next gem, and Lamine Yamal no,
And I make us say after say Neymar Money, Ronaldo Money, Messi, Mo they are the next way generation number. Just because the Olise we witnessed today, the Olise we witnessed last week, on any given day, just same. Now I say to me, we the Bundesliga need be watching.
Pointing a gun to your head, Olise and Lamine Yamal, who do you take?
Oh well, for me, I would say in terms of creativeness, I'll give it to Olise. But in terms of say you want to go and witness a game and then enjoy the game well, you should give it to Lamine Yamal. They are 2 different profiles. Just because Lamine Yamal, like I say, on prep born one in Nase any the Olise. But Olise,
okay, so I was saying I see any the same ni numa Nase say.
We say we say I say on prep born one in Nase. So it's just that Olise no, he's more direct. Lamine Yamal.
Harry Kane, 50 goals so far this season.
Well, I would always
and yeah, Castro Bayern Munich 152 goals so far.
Yeah, talking about Harry Kane, it's always pains me. Say me who's a Harry Kane or an English way boy.
Better World Cup na chapa.
Assuming Harry Kane was a Spanish guy.
Oh,
and Ballon d'Or wajibe is a 5.
Oh, okay.
Because if you are playing for a club and then because even his early stages of the
Tottenham Hotspur, he was prolific.
The trophies were not coming. But no, as an individual, no, he always pays his dues for the football world. Like going into the Bundesliga, getting his first trophy.
Yeah.
After that, they say trophies name, but the goals to were coming. He was banging goals here and there. So I feel like with Harry Kane, this is the last chance for him to make a mark as the English boy winning the Ballon d'Or for the English team and then the English football as a whole.
Let's also discuss this, very critical situation because your French leagues be Farmers League, French for then there, you're from Edidino League. But Osha, Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich, whenever they come to the Champions League, they come to the party. English Premier League they say tough no. Out of 5 teams, but Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich na Farmers League food and it was like Osha French League now. You saw more there eating and drinking league, but they are also dominating in the UEFA Champions League.
Well, before, if you tell me that there is a Farmers League, I will agree with you perfectly. But currently, looking at the performance of Lens, Olympic Marseille, Strasbourg, wait me I can say the League One is a Farmers League. They say no, I'm league name more to say compared to so if any say Bundesliga so say Dortmund or Bonn.
Dortmund they money di hey
Bayern Leverkusen or Bonn home.
Borussia Dortmund Amesa papa Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund no yakaso onse go baako no fan 7 in life crowd no ntimi nyanti Borussia Dortmund and money
they are doing well.
I no can Otoado say and call your former Bayern Munich player Kekoye man or Ghana. But
if you tell me that Bundesliga no and I said Dortmund omo nya the Bundesliga na I can say oh yeah mistake just because this is the only team who has like managed to win against Dortmund. The fear, the same Bayern Munich. I think say almost bomb or Bundesliga name on any given day. Dortmund, Bayern Munich, like a friend is saying, Leverkusen, almost bomb I think say we should give them their credit. Stuttgart too has been there for some couple of like seasons. They are trying their best. So I think Farmers League being in terms of the top 5 leagues in Europe, they are all doing massively well in their respective leagues.
Arsenal Football Club, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, Osha perhaps now. So Arsenal will be facing
ATM.
Atletico Madrid, the Roger Blancos. Now Bayern Munich ne PSG. So ask who makes it to the final?
Well, Charlie, if you ask me this question, I would say I wish they interchange ATM and then Arsenal. Bayern Munich, sad teams.
There be open so say Atletico Madrid
Paris Saint-Germain.
Atletico Madrid ne Arsenal do man bebo bra na sa no.
I said I want to witness Paris Saint-Germain Bayern Munich in the finals. Inti anka minya Bayern Munich ebebo Arsenal. Now we ATM about Paris Saint-Germain. Send the I would see the Ballon d'Or winner Dembele. I would see Michael Olise. I would see Harry Kane. I would see Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. I will see Desiree Doué in the finals. Bese me witness it. Bese me enjoy the football in terms of the Champions League finals. If you are playing Champions League finals and then looking at time Madrid Cobo Dortmund, time Manchester City Cobo Inter Milan, Paris Saint-Germain Boy Inter Milan, I say Charlie not Champions League na head down like Charlie because we are not having the quality on the field of play. We want the quality because it do on
Charlie talking about quality. Madrid and Barcelona frame. Yanto nyom ba komo we friend bisa nyom ama odofo ana umpna Baba Madrid Baba Barcelona ye Barca ye Marta ye Baba yo Madrid.
But if you are singing a song for these two clubs, I don't think I will support this just because. Just because I am a because the hype and then you refer around the Champions League, you say a bit drop it. Just because we've missed a certain.
There is Barcelona. A certain defending champion, Paris Saint-Germain, who are doing well.
But the hype.
Now, Madrid and Barcelona in Paris Saint-Germain,
but we like the royalty of the Champions League. No, it hovers around these.
This is Wasa.
No. But what you mean catch me say, yeah, call World Cup. Now the finals is between Brazil and then Germany. Hyping in this role. Because they've paid their dues. They have the royalty when it comes to the World Cup.
But Bayern Munich are also 6-time,
Yeah, that is why I'm
UEFA Champions League
I would
winners.
love to see Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain in the finals. You get it?
Okay.
Because of the quality and because of the history of Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So going to the Champions League and then seeing ATM again in the finals against a certain Bayern Munich or against Paris Saint-Germain. And yet hyped like having a Bayern Munich Madrid finals or a Bayern Munich Barcelona finals. Chale, I feel like UEFA because Chale, the way and me who was Barcelona game.
Oh, pass out pictures. Oh, moment we are Barcelona. Barcelona the referee, Barcelona the free moment
the referee or any Juve also on here. But that red card, oh the man Eric Garcia to me, and red card.
Finally, Mbappé. He is the top goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League this season. He has been devastating. That's why I said Madrid team Nkoye, but he leads the goal king chart in the UEFA Champions League. 15 goals is no joke. Kylian, Samuel Odin, Mbappé. Do you think, sir, Madrid should complement the efforts of Mbappé, bringing in more creative players who would, help Mbappé to achieve the laurels he deserves to become the Ballon d'Or winner?
Mbappé issue na go et say obia on in plan wo ho o say papa no oniska ba say no we hu sam we boga money bia boga diska be share no
boga batan
the dollars no buy no o fa boga ni sika no da share no o di boga ni sika ni sa
one sam na kind of
sika na san ama boga e dry o brother na o feel in chair no say no abe share no.
Oh, Lila!
It is not Paris Saint-Germain Mbappé asem na ko ye no.
2% say Gentia dada.
They say the Madrid are dry. Pocket na dry. And I'm Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh,
Mbappé is say no.
It's ucha.
Challenge.
Oh, bleeding. And I'm feeling.
They say no.
Madrid is bleeding.
Dembele mo feeling we.
And Paris Saint-Germain so feeling.
It's the time na Dembele oko ahun Paris Saint-Germain ko ahun yehim no. And Dembele mo na mo so ni mu.
They say there. I'm feeling.
Mbappé dey no say challenge me dey me nya boga sika o me go di. Diboga sika sasa Madrid scan san oko do one man scan san this na Mbappé situation na but I feel like say obenya nto boase a maybe Madrid's rebuilding no omo to rebuild here na Mbappé so nya timi nya nto boase o Madrid a no
27 going to 30 and 27 the OD penalty is 30 now by the
rebuild.
He only has the
World
Cup to show. So for Champions
League, Madrid can rebuild as early as possible. And no debate me favor Mbappé. But I say yeah, say 5, 6, 7 years. And I feel like say that time no, I want to say Mbappé. On forget the dream of winning the Champions League. And now on find to the team say I want to say me so me call away Saudi and call Yesika and family Busiano.
The last 2 years, Carlo Ancelotti, the Don Calito, failed to do anything meaningful at Madrid. Xabi Alonso was the seeming savior. Also by, he found things very, very difficult. Alvaro Arbeloa, the least said about him, the better. Arbeloa, Osatomo. Okay. I know you're the better also.
So starting with Abasete. I know this starting to lose.
You see, I say, and I'm Patepe, Timbi Madrid.
Abasete, what you say?
Abasete, I am Madrid City.
Why in city?
And then born in Namamosa Militao ne Rudiger Dominimani and Kota and kill it. Ha Jaicho and a Kwame.
Vinicius no. O Timi prepare born sa. I say we Obia Owe no romance without penetration. No.
But who takes the Madrid team to rebuild the team, to bring back the lost glory? Mami, 2 coaches fair. They will walk into the Madrid team and do wonders with the White Angels.
Well, Madrid currently, they should forget about legends. If you want to build a team and then you are focusing on bringing in a legend as a coach, Mboa, they should just go into the market. They are an attractive club. Or market not say wo me pel. Any club or any coach will be willing to take the job. A coach like Fabregas can do the job for Madrid.
Francesc Fabregas. Former Barcelona. Or your Catalan Giants. Or your Catalona boy. There's no way Fabregas will take this Madrid team. I say they should give Real Madrid to Josep Pep Guardiola. It's neither that.
And I make say
it's on the engine free. No, 2 coaches. Oh no, but there's no way Fabregas is taking the Madrid job. Or you think we cannot rule it out?
You see, say players be brave. What you say? Or Fabregas no case.
Yeah,
Fabregas no case. that same player.
Abasan kese badge.
Obefi badge. Ehun have it. Once I will have it. Oh, Chelsea. Wa fi badge. Champions League final.
But Arsenal so go so fi badge.
Have it against Chelsea. Arsenal. Wa shares Chelsea.
Tuchel, the Don Calito.
So the loyalty in football, me say no.
So Florentino Perez, Ombo Fabregas to no be adwuma. Okay.
Coach no
another name.
Coach no share any year so wait me afa no.
One answer na okay. Company.
Asa akwa na opposite no. Ni papa ka chen say coach school me ba me say coach school me. Wadwe uti no adwin bom coach school me.
But you know, finally, Yenwie with the Barcelona team, 11 years, UEFA Champions League. They've not even been able to make it to the final. Hansi Flick won the UEFA Champions League with Bayern Munich. Couldn't make any meaningful impact on the German national team. In the Barcelona setup, what shows some glimpse of brilliance. At least last season, winning the La Liga in incredible fashion. This season also, Real Madrid trailed Barcelona with 9 points. They've almost sealed the Spanish La Liga. But about the Champions League now, say Barcelona so bad, something meaningful. Do you think they should look past Hansi Flick and now say they should still have patience with the German tactician?
Well, it's clear. Bring in Bastoni. Pair Bastoni with a friend say Pau Kubasi.
So it's a defensive problem.
We be also almost solve it.
Where they should strengthen
him. We bring in Bastoni with the experience. Obeti me a partner with Pau Kubasi with you.
Now, kasi unko for bisi before no, you come cheap so sao.
Barcelona.
How much the 150 million at so.
Barcelona Madrid are attractive club.
Na Barcelona no here Barcelona ene sabe. O kasi 50 million Barcelona enyi na Barcelona. Omuba be wani over 50 million bra ontimi mpuma also uncle for Bastonia the team a price in about 100 million.
Oh well, on any given day Bastoni so bet me at in contract wait Inter Milan about there is no big deal. Bet me.
So for you it's not a coaching problem. Your players now they need some players to augment the team. But
what class coach
on for 2 consecutive years they have missed it at the last death end. Bibiaso says sometimes, there is a coaching problem. Because social last season, Inter Milan come has me. So no mu Barcelona free mu, and this season and so now let's come out with the Barcelona free mu. You could see there is some problem with coaching.
Barcelona's issue is not about coaching. On any given day, the guys over there doesn't have the winning mentality.
Small boys.
Yes, small boys. Fist swap.
I'm a Champions
League football. So, at least bring in maybe, if anything, Victor Osimhen or Alvarez.
Julian Alvarez.
Maybe a Ferran Torres or Inim Honum. Because in FIFA, they're challenging solid. So I think there's way. No.
Okay.
Maybe next season they can compete when they
next season, they can compete when they get more players to augment their squad. At the same time, we'll bring you more details. AfroCulture Sports. Let's go.